Kaja just got an insane rework, and he's not here to play around. The Nazar King got an insane shift to his skills, which will definitely shake the meta. We'll be diving into the tips, combos, builds, and how he works overall. First, we'll start with his passive, Wings of Lightning, which is pretty much still the same. Whenever Kaja casts any of his skills on enemies, they get Paralysis effect, which slows enemies and reduces their damage by 8% for 5 seconds. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Next, we've got his first skill, which does AoE damage in a circle and heals Kaja when it hits enemies. It's great for poking and sustaining Kaja during fights and extended trades, which would make him annoying to deal with. Next comes his skill 2, and this is where things really starts to get interesting. Kaja dashes into a target location, gaining brief crowd control immunity during the dash, knocking and stunning back enemies in his path for 0.5 seconds before going airborne. Yes, you heard me right. This celestial bird now has the ability to fly, during which he gains a 15% movement speed boost, ignores obstacles, and can even use his basic attacks and skills while soaring. Best part about this skill is that his skill 2 cooldown is reduced to 4 seconds, and with every obstacle or enemy hit, the soaring state can be prolonged until he runs out of energy. Now for the icing on the cake. Kaja's new ultimate got a massive upgrade, from a single hero target lock to an insane area of effect skill that pulls enemies to wherever you want them. And that's not all, because it's not like a standard CC skill. Once caught CC immune skills, Purify, dashes, and even being in an untargetable can't help you escape once caught. I know many of you will have mixed feelings about this change, but I'm sure you'll grow into it like we did with Freya, Alice, and even the more recent Hirara. For a standard combo, you can go Skill 2 into an enemy or obstacle, followed by Skill 1 to slow enemies down, and then finish up with your ultimate to pull them right into your team. His old build still works fairly well for his revamp, since his core identity still remains. For emblem, go for the support emblem for cooldown reduction, high movement speed, and improved healing, which your skill 1 greatly benefits from. For talents, you can go for agility for extra mobility as your tier 1 talent. Wilderness Blessing as your tier 2 for extra movement speed in the river or jungle to improve your rotations, or go with tenacity for more tankiness. And for your final talent, you can go Quantum Charge for more heal and movement speed, Concussive Blast for extra damage and lane clearing, or even Focusing Mark to slightly buff your teammates' damage and movement speed in team fights. For items, start with Rapid Boots for even more movement speed, Thunder Belt for scaling hybrid defense, Dominance Ice to counter enemy heals and sustain, Oracle to boost your healing and sustain more, Antique Cuirass for high physical damage and Radiant Armor to counter enemy magic damage. For situational items, you have Immortality for extra survivability, Guardian Helmet to counter true damage and high burst, Fleeting Time to use your ultimate more often. So what do you think about the newly revamped Kaja? Do you think he's going to break the meta, or was his predecessor much better? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the guide, and thanks for watching.